It's President's Day, the market's closed, so let's talk about migration. Stay right there, I'll be right back.
You were talking about money, right?
Separate yourself widely from the pack moving forward. That's something that you would be willing to have a discussion about.
Because they didn't get it.
They
were
probably
like,
didn't get it. Yeah.
To follow up with your clients to generate more leads.
Happy Monday and happy President's Day to all of you. I'm Mark Jones, your Millennial mortgage expert, branch manager of Directions Home Loan at Cantera, host of Key Factors podcast, and co-founder of ReviewMyMortgage.com, the largest index of mortgage programs nationally. Good morning and happy Monday. Happy President's Day to everyone. I hope everybody is enjoying this day off because it is an actual federal holiday. So that being said, there are no interest rates for today. The market is actually closed. I can tell you that rates are on the rise. And I put a little quote here from Abraham Lincoln that says, "Be sure to put your feet in the right place, then stand firm." I think it is a great transition into a couple of videos that I want to show you guys for today. Since the market is closed, I get to talk about what rates are doing, how it's affecting us, and where we go from here. So without further ado, I want to share this first one with you all, and I will zip it.
It's in the hottest housing market we've seen in years. New research released today found Tampa Bay saw the 9th worst change in property affordability in the world last year. The study compared the square footage the average person could afford based on salary in 2017 to the average you could afford last year. In Tampa Bay, it dropped almost 15 square feet. Wendy?
Yeah, that's right, Jameson. In fact, the study also looked at how much your salary is used for rent. In 2017, the average person spent 36% of their salary on rent. Well, last year, it went up 42%, the fourth highest jump in the world. So now that may have you considering buying a house, right? ABC Action News reporter Wendy Lane goes in depth tonight on the current housing market, the struggle to buy, and what experts recommend when it comes to your finances.
The experience is very competitive.
Connor Boland is shopping for a house during one of the most competitive housing markets the Bay Area has ever seen.
Since looking for homes, we've seen a couple houses go for pending within 2 days after being listed, where we haven't had a chance to see it.
Sherry Flathman has been a realtor for 18 years. She says demand for housing is so high that local buyers are competing with cash buyers moving to Florida from all over the U.S., who are often offering $20,000 to $50,000 over the asking price.
I have never seen anything like this. A healthy inventory is anywhere from 4 to 6 months. And what we're experiencing right now is 2 to 3 weeks, possibly even lower than that.
She says new constructions are even using lottery systems because there are so many buyers. And even with mortgage interest rates climbing after hitting historical lows in 2019, it's not impacting sales.
The interest rates are high 3s, low 4s, and I know they're projected to go up this year. No one really knows how many times, but that's not holding the buyers off. Their concern and their mission right now is just to secure a home for themselves and their family.
And for those who are looking to buy but holding off for now, financial expert Terry O'Grady has some advice on what to do with that down payment money.
Don't do anything with it. Keep it liquid, keep it safe.
If you plan to buy in the next 5 years, O'Grady says to keep the money in the bank as opposed to investing it.
They don't call it an investment for no reason. It's not a guaranteement. It could fluctuate if you put it into something to try to make money with money you need for a home.
O'Grady says in this market, it's smart to have your money readily available for when you find the right home and not tied up in investments. He says if you're looking for something years down the road, then you may want to talk to a financial advisor about investing. As for Connor, he remains hopeful in finding the right home, even if he may have to wait for it.
Patience is going to be the key thing. I'm not convinced that we'll find a place in the next year, to be honest, but it's good having our eyes open.
Wendy Lane, ABC Action News.
That being said, I wanted to also share one additional clip with you that gives you a bit of perspective. That right there was talking about Florida and their market and how crazy it is. The amount of actual home seekers looking out for Florida has astronomically quadrupled and quintupled in regards to numbers, especially from what they're saying here and what experts are saying is it's not going to stop. As this gentleman here mentioned, it is a good idea to keep your cash for down payment liquid. I, for one, really think that that is a great idea because you never know when the property that is going to come on the market is ready for you to pounce on. Truly, this is a market that you are competing with cash offers coming in from all over the United States. And I have to say that Texas is going to be right or closely behind Florida in regards to trends. So I want to show you one additional clip from a gentleman that I follow on social media and on YouTube, and he is a bit of a pessimist when it comes to the actual market and the way things are going. He believes there's going to be a crash coming very soon, but he had something very interesting to say about my local city of San Antonio. So let's listen.
Tampa, Northport, Sarasota, Cape Coral, you're really seeing just large levels of inbound migration, inbound real estate investor interest in a place like that. A couple other cities that I think are worth talking about are San Antonio. This is one that has vaulted up over the last year. We've seen a gain of about 2,600 in San Antonio over the last year. And interestingly, San Antonio now has more inbound search interest, 5,200, 5,300, than Austin, Texas. Think about that. Austin was the behemoth a year ago. I think San Antonio is going to be the city in 2022 that more people, more home buyers flock to in Texas than a place like Austin.
The reason why I wanted to show you all why and where the data is coming from is to simply show you that it is important for you to keep your cash liquid so that you can jump on the opportunity when it arises. I believe that folks are filling up Austin pretty quickly and coming to find that San Antonio is the next best thing. And you have people coming from California where the typical commute is easily over an hour to 2 hours just to get to work and back every day. Whereas you go from San Antonio to Austin, you're looking at the same type of distance. So I want you guys in San Antonio to understand that you are competing with out-of-state buyers. It's going to continue to happen. The good news to that means your property value is going to remain growing. And in my opinion, I believe that the sooner you get in, the more equity you'll have as you move further along in your home ownership. So that being said, that was your daily Millennial Mortgage update. I am Mark Jones, your daily Millennial Mortgage expert. I am Mark Jones, your Millennial Mortgage expert, and you guys make today count.
You were talking about money market.
Separate yourself widely from the pack moving forward. That's something that you would be willing to have a discussion about.
Because they didn't get it.
They
were
probably
like, hey,
didn't get it. Yeah.
To follow up with your clients to generate more leads.